Are you watching your internet broadband fee go up and up and up each month? You know in your bones that you could get a better deal or even move to another provider, but you're putting off making that call and making those savings that you know you could make right now. I know exactly how you feel. So I'm going to show you how I halve our monthly fee from $54.39 a month all the way down to $20 a month for 18 months. And I know that's even more than 50%. And over the course of 18 months, that will save us over 600. So it's the wind, I'm not crying. It's tears of joy. I know why you're putting this off, because the broadband companies do everything they can to make you feel bad about this and to make you feel grateful for what you've got. And you don't want to make that call because you don't want to make things worse, or you don't want to be offered a deal that's not that good, but you're going to take it because you're scared that you'll lose even that. I'm going to show you how I ignore all of that and what I do to sidestep some of the sales techniques they use to try and make us pay more each month for our broadband. It's going to involve making 2 phone calls at least, and you've just got to hold your nerve. The trick behind this is to completely believe that you will leave this broadband provider. Now, I've got the whole family on my back saying, what? Don't lose our internet, don't get our internet cut off. And it does involve a bit of nerve thinking that that might happen. But I promise you, if everything goes wrong, you can just go back as a new customer. That's the first tip.
I'm going to start by taking my full name. Are you the main account holder?
Yes.
And do you know how much your latest bill was?
£54.39.
Okay, I'm just going to get into your account. So how can I help today?
I just need to cancel the account, please.
Okay, can I ask the reason for the disconnection?
Yeah, my wife's found a broadband deal for £20 a month, and I think this is in my name, so I need to close this down so that she can get that one started.
Is that with us also?
No.
Let's say, is there a new supplier?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could see if I can get your price down, because you've been with us a while. So even though it's 54 in the minute, there'll be some pretty good discounts on your account. Are you happy enough with the speed, the 250 speed?
Yes, thank you.
Does anybody work from home with the internet?
Yes.
And how many people are in the house at one time?
4.
4 people. Okay. So keeping the same speed, I'd get it down to £30 a month, down from 54.
Yeah, that's more than the £20 that she's found. So I don't really need that. Thank you.
So is it £20 dead?
Yeah. For 2 years, I think.
Okay. And what speed is that?
Same speed.
I mean, that will be a new customer deal, so it will be heavily discounted. But then you just have to watch when you come out of contract, because the price will double when you come out of contract.
Yeah, they tend to put it up, don't they?
Yeah. But that's just because it's a bit like this one where you've come out of contract.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, if you did stay, I've got my own discount. I'd get it down to 23. £23 a month.
Yeah, that's still more than £20 a month.
It is, but considering it's a new customer deal elsewhere, because you've been with us 9 years, I'm not matching it, or I'm not far off.
Yeah, at the moment.
That's what happens when you with somebody a long time, is your discounts get better over the time. So in the long run, you want better off staying. In the short term, you're going to be paying £20, but then all these discounts that are on your account at the moment, are just going to disappear.
Yeah. But over 2 years, that's more than 20.
Yeah. Well, only just. I mean, it's £3 out, and that's the customer deal.
Yeah.
You're an existing customer with us. I mean, I can give you a speed upgrade for the 23 as well. I can go up to the 350, the 23.
No, I was really happy with the 50, to be honest. So I can't really go back and say I've I can't cancel it because I'm paying more. I'll look like a bit of a chump. I look like a bit of an idiot. So I can't do
Well,
that.
no,
Sorry.
I mean, it just to cancel over £3 just seems a bit of a shame.
Yeah, but
I mean, you have a cooling off period with your new supplier, so even though you've signed up, you can still cancel and change your mind. You don't have to tell them what price it is. You can just cancel if you want.
Yeah, but at the moment it's less than £54 a month, so I think I've better, just close this. Do you need me to send back the box? Do I need to post that back to you?
Yeah, we need the broadband router back.
Okay.
So is your new services installed yet?
No, she's just waiting for me to do this, so I just need to close this.
So you no longer give 30 days notice. You would just go through your new supplier.
Uh-huh.
So once you've signed up with them,
yeah,
to avoid any unnecessary bills, you would just go through them.
Okay.
So you would just notify your new supplier of your intention to switch, and we'll send all the relevant information out.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you need to contact your new provider who will notify us of your intention to switch. As soon as you've got your install date, your disconnection then lines up. Okay. So it's just a bit easier way of doing it.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
No problem. Is there anything else I can help with?
No, that's really helpful. Thanks for your help.
No problem. No problem. So you just need to organise it with your new supplier now, and just get the install date, and they'll do the rest for you. Okay.
Brilliant. Lovely. Thanks for your help.
Well, no problem. No problem. Well, have a nice weekend.
Yeah, you too. Have a great weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye now.
Okay, so that took 12 minutes. I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. It's brinkmanship. But I say stick with it. Go with it. So they've offered £23. And I know you're probably screaming at the screen saying, take it, take it, take it. And you're probably right. And it might be that they say, oh, no, we can't offer that to you again. We've offered it already, but put some lights on. I say stick with it because it was £20 a month. I've had that for the last 4 years. And £23 is that a 15% increase? Also, it's sticking in my throat slightly, as you can probably hear, that they've obviously whacked me onto £56 a month. So I've paid that. So I've got to now divide that extra over the 2 years. Hold strong. But now it's 2 days later, and guess what? They called back. They called back, and luckily I've managed to start the camera rolling. The sound's a bit rubbish at the beginning, so I'll put subtitles on the screen, but this is what happens next. Yeah, it's £54.39.
You've got the 250 megabytes per second speed. Would you say that you're sort of happy with that speed, or do you have any issues with it?
No, it's perfect, absolutely. Just to cut in here for a moment, did you notice that the very first question that was asked is, are we happy with our internet speed? Now that's a really standard question, but last night we were having real problems with our internet. It was almost as if the speed was being throttled, and it might have been a complete coincidence that we just happened to have problems with the internet now, or who knows, maybe it's part of the sales tactic. Just don't know.
Okay, so if I was to apply a new discount for you, basically if I sort of rebuild the package, it's $250. The sort of standard price for it now comes in at £60, but then I've got a £37 discount here to drop it down to £23 a month. And then what I can do on top is apply a £3 personal discount, which is the highest one we can offer for broadband only deals. The overall price, I can then drop it down to £20 a month for you.
Well, that would be really helpful because my wife has managed to find somewhere for 20 quid a month. So if you're able to offer, how long would that be for, please?
It's for 18 months, and it's the same speed that you've got now there as well, so you wouldn't be sort of dropping it down at all.
Okay. And I mean, during on this term, that actually went up during the 18 months. Is it likely to go up during the 18 months? Whatever we arrange now.
in regards to all providers, we all sort of go through a rate of inflation increase every year. So every April with ourselves, it goes up by 3.9% plus rate of inflation. So like last year, it went up by 8.8% altogether. So if it say goes up by 8.8% again, you're going down to £20 plus 8.8%. It'll then go up by about £1.70. So after April, it'll go up by £21.76.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Brilliant. That's really helpful. So that's in April. Lovely. Well, do I need to do anything to make this happen?
So if you were happy to go ahead with it, that's all I do on this call is just sort of send you over the details. So you've got a copy in writing, and then I put it all through for you then my end. So it'll only take me a couple of minutes there.
Brilliant. Well, that's yeah. Let's do it then.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Because your latest bill was £54.39. Your next bill with us will only be £2.81, so you're getting some credit back for it. And then after the £2.81 in November, December then will just be the £20 onwards. You okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Brilliant. Anything else that I'd like to look up for you today?
No, that's extremely helpful. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. That's no worries.
So we did it. We managed to cut the broadband bill by more than half. And we're going to be saving over 600 over the 18 months. So it's, my goodness, those 2 phone calls are painful, but they're really worth doing. The first technique is to make sure that you give them a date of notice. So a 30-day notice. Start the call by saying, I want to end this on, if it's the 25th this month, say the 25th next month. The second thing I do is to put the blame on someone else. So I'm lucky I have a beautiful wife that I can blame for these things. And it means that all the sales techniques won't work because I've told them I'm not the decision maker on this. And that really steps up their game. The third is to don't accept the first offer. The first offer, whatever they tell you, is a first offer. And even if they say, this is it, if you don't answer now, we're going to take this away, or imply that, or give you the feeling of that, just know that you can take your business anywhere. And you could even leave and come back as a new customer where you'll definitely get a better deal anyway. But they don't want to do that. They just want to keep the people they want. They want to reduce their churn. For the companies, it's not personal, it's a numbers game. But for us, it's intensely personal because we don't want the internet to get cut off. And I don't want my family blaming me for losing the internet to the whole house. So I appreciate that there's real pressure here and they know it. Don't let them make you feel grateful for something you're paying a lot of money for. I am calling this a Dad Delivers success. Leave me a comment down below and tell me some of your techniques or tips and tricks that you use to keep your internet broadband monthly fees down. And thank you for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button. It really helps me to keep this channel going. I really appreciate it. And right here is what YouTube knows you want to be watching next.